Hi there, everyone. Jim Thomas here, your ministry associate at the Regional Office of the Christian Church of Northern California, Nevada. At our annual gathering, we learned that the region was gifted a generous sum of money from the L. Wayne Bennett estate. Then a discussion ensued about Wayne Bennett. I have placed some of the text messages in the description below and compiled a few selected clips from that conversation. Let's check it out.
The reason that we will be fine is that in 2020, we received a gift from Wayne Bennett from his estate. So far, that gift has totaled $450,000. The board has allocated that money. Some of it, 10% or $45,000, was given to a number of other organizations as a tithe of what we received. And the rest was allocated to several things. I think NAPAD got some of that money perhaps, and New Church might have got some, I'm not sure. I can't remember off all the details, but the bulk of it was designated to go to the ongoing ministries endowment. And we have sent, I believe, around close to $200,000 of that money. Who is Wayne Bennett? Some of us don't know.
There's a couple answers in the chat, but one that says Wayne was a compassionate and dedicated leader in the National GLAD ministry movement. He was also, as I understand it, and that's where I met him, but he was also a former staff person here in the region, and an active and clearly committed church person who remembered us generously in his will. And others who are writing in the chat, thank you for that reminder that we are a couple of generations in, that not all of we entered this church at different times, and not all of us know the people that we know. And so this is a great opportunity for us to know who Wayne Bennett was, to think about the ways that we can follow his example, if not in those same amounts, but certainly in remembering the Christian Church of Northern California, Nevada, in our wills. And let me also say that we are not his only beneficiaries. And I don't know who all of them are, but I am very much aware that Chapman University was also generously gifted from Wayne's estate. And so as a Chapman alum, I am doubly grateful to L. Wayne Bennett for his witness.
Thank you very much, LaTonya. I wonder if you could just take a couple of minutes and give maybe three people an opportunity to give just a sentence about your relationship with Wayne Bennett. I'm going to ask Don Stump, Jeff, and also Diane Wilson, if you would say a word about L. Wayne Bennett.
I'm Diane Wilson. I was privileged to be at that general meeting in Kansas quite a few years ago. It must have been in the 90s. And Wayne had driven his convertible out. Gary Hall and Vi Spencer and Agnes Sowers, if people remember her, and I were all there, and I got to go find places to eat with these people where the smoking was a huge problem. You know, they smoke back there while they eat or something like that. And I'm just telling you, not only was he a giving and kind man, but he was so much fun, and his generosity spilled out constantly. What a great person.
I just knew Wayne mostly from GLAD in years early on, when we're talking probably really close to the General Assembly that took place in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma one, which was so devastating for GLAD. That was a really hard time. And I just knew him from all of the GLAD events, and he was just really sweet and loving and funny, and he was great to go out and have drinks with. He was just a lot of fun, and I just remember him mostly from that time and years past. So, and he was very generous, and he laughed very, very wholeheartedly.
I would say ditto to what Jeffrey and Diane have just said. Wayne was a silly guy and did a lot of laughing and good cheer. I remember him most clearly at Asilormar, when we had our general gatherings at Asilormar for like 20 years straight. He was always a major player there, helping to organize things on behalf of the regional office. A great guy, and he has really gifted us with some amazing money here.
Thank you all for those memories of L. Wayne Bennett. I'm sure we're going to keep telling those stories, and perhaps some of you can utilize the regional newsletter, to put some of those stories in there as well.
So I will put in this week's Regional Voices all of the organizations and ministries that were beneficiaries, in addition to the region, of the Wayne Bennett Trust, so that you can see who we tithe a portion of that fund, that gift